Hi everyone, you're welcome to Dreams of the Heart TV. My name is Olabode and I'm here with you again. Guess what? Today I have some lessons from the Chinese bamboo tree that I just want to share with us. It's something that I've been thinking about in the last couple of days. Just thinking about it. We live in this world we live in. Everything it's so fast. Everything is like microwave. It's like a microwave age. We want our coffee on time. We want instant coffee. We have drive-through banks, drive-through eateries. Everything is on the go. If people get frustrated, they have to wait 2 minutes at the stop sign. You just want to go. And sometimes people get frustrated by just even having to wait for anything. So this morning we're just gonna, pick up some lessons from a tree that is called the Chinese bamboo tree. It's right here. Because this tree is just like every other tree. It's like you plant a seed for a lemon tree, an apple tree, or every other tree. But this particular tree is one that in the first year in which the seed is in the ground, it's just like every other tree in the sense that you have to water it, you have to fertilize it, it needs sunshine, it needs everything. But unlike every other tree, in the first year, there are no visible signs of growth. In its first year. In its second year, nothing. Apparently, there is no growth that shows above the soil. It's just developing roots downwards. The third year, the fourth year is the same thing. But guess what? When it gets into the fifth year, it's all of a sudden like a miracle happens. In the Chinese bamboo tree's fifth year, it grows to become 8 feet in just 6 weeks in its fifth year. So, like I said, with other trees, like with a lot of trees, first year you see growth, second year you see growth, but it waits until its fifth year. So the question we have to ask is, does it actually grow 80 feet in 6 weeks, like in the fifth year? Or, so those 4 years, have they just been dormant years? Or does it actually grow to be that tall in 5 years because it's growing downwards in the 4 years? So I just want to pick up, there's some lessons that I just learned from the Chinese bamboo tree that I would like us to apply to our lives as well. And the same way, just like you and I, every day, you pour into your dreams. So really the title of this my chat today is Keep Watering the Dream. So just like the Chinese bamboo tree, the bamboo tree farmer sows the seed, he waters it, he fertilizes it, he waits. He doesn't get upset because he doesn't see anything in those 4 years. He keeps watering. And in the fifth year, guess what happens? It happens. The same thing with you and I. When you have a dream, sometimes you have to put so much into it, and sometimes you don't see anything. But the funny thing, even when you don't see anything, you're building character in those years. Some years you put in, it seems like efforts are waiting. You're watering, you're believing in it, you're putting everything, you're putting all your efforts in it. Your efforts are those watering, are those fertilizing, putting sunlight, and there's nothing. But do you know the funny thing? If you keep watering that dream, if you keep believing in that dream, eventually growth is going to come forth. So those are some lessons that I wanted to share. And there's, it's so interesting because another thing I picked up is that the Chinese bamboo tree farmer stays focused on his seed. He doesn't look at the other trees. My tree is not growing. Why are other trees growing? He stays focused on his seed, on his plant, and he keeps just pouring into it. So you and I have to learn to stay focused. That's one lesson we learned from the Chinese bamboo tree. You have to believe in what you're doing. Even when you don't see immediate results, we have to learn to stay focused. Look at how tall the trees are here. And to think 4 years, there's nothing. So sometimes even when you don't see anything, the second lesson is never give up. You keep trying. Keep trying. Even when there's nothing, just keep at it. Keep trying at it. The third thing is keep watering that dream. Keep pouring your water in, keep putting the sunshine in, because eventually it might take months, it might take weeks, it might take years, but guess what? Your Chinese bamboo tree is growing, and you're going to see the fruit come up, and you're going to wonder, wow, how did this happen? I know I have an example right here. This is Henry Ford, which most of us would know who he is. And the lesson we pick up from Henry Ford's life is that we can call him a bamboo tree grower, just like you and I have a bamboo tree growing in us. He had to water his Chinese bamboo tree, which is himself, through 5 business failures Henry Ford had to go through. But you know what? He finally succeeded with the Ford Motor Company. That is one big thing we can see from his life. So he grew it. 5 business failures, that's not a fun thing to do. And I'm sure it was not at all fun. There's another guy, Eddie Acaro. This guy is a jockey, and his story is really, really interesting. He lost his first 250 races. Imagine losing first 250 races. He was growing the bamboo tree, but it seemed like, what's going on? Nothing is working, but he kept at it, and he kept at it, and he kept at it. And guess what? He said that he won. He went on to win 17 Triple Crown races and 554 staker races, and getting an earning of up to 30 million. If he had decided that, like the Chinese bamboo tree, I'm going to take out my seed, because sometimes we decide, oh, this tree is not growing here, I'm going to pick out my seed, dig it out, and I'm going to go plant it somewhere else, and then, oh, maybe it'll grow here, maybe the soil here is better. No. If you always take out the seed, if the Chinese bamboo tree digs out the seed all the time, what's going to happen? There's no roots. There's not going to be any roots in the ground. You're not going to be rooted. And the funny thing is that we need those roots. Because what happened with the Chinese bamboo tree is that those years that the roots were going down is what helps it to sustain the life of that tree when it grows that high. If the roots don't go down into the ground, it's not able to sustain itself. So as you are, wherever you are right now, you might be starting a business, it might be whatever it is that you're into, and you're thinking, oh, but I'm pouring into this project. It's not working. Just keep pouring into it. Just keep pouring into it, because eventually it's going to come. You're going to see the fruit of it. But you cannot give up. You can't afford to give up. You have to persevere. You have to stay at it. You have to work at it. And the more you work at it, eventually the fruit is coming up. Your Chinese bamboo tree is growing. So whenever you feel like, oh, I just feel like nothing is working, remember the story of the Chinese bamboo tree. You can even get a picture of the Chinese bamboo tree and put it where you can see it. So when you feel down and you feel like nothing is happening, you remember, oh, a Chinese bamboo tree is growing in me. It's coming up and I'm going to see the fruits. So that's my shot of encouragement to you this week, that no matter what happens, in the 5th year, the Chinese bamboo tree broke forth into the ground and fruit came up. You are also going to break forth. So this week, go ahead and do all the things that you're called to do. Don't give up. Refuse to give up. Persevere, and fruit is going to come forth. Have a great week ahead, and I'll see you again next week. If you have not subscribed to our podcast, we would like to hear from you. You can connect with me on olabode.com, Dreams of the Heart TV on YouTube. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook. Have a great week. I would love to hear your stories.